Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Megan. This yoga class is for your 35th week of pregnancy and is part of a yoga series where I guide you week by week through your pregnancy journey. Affirmation for week 35 is I lean into uncertainty. So, as we move closer and closer to our due dates, get closer to meeting our babies, I know for myself there has been some uncertainty, some questions swirling around my mind. Questions like when will baby come? What will labor look like? How long will labor be? What will postpartum look like for me? Um, Other questions may be more specific to your situation. And it's so helpful to remind ourselves that we can only control so much. There's so much outside of our control. And the things we can control, we have control. We've been preparing and researching and organizing and doing all the things that are within our control. There's so much lies outside of our control. So if we can let go of some of that control, um, it actually opens us up. It relieves us a little bit and allows us to just put our hands up and trust the universe that everything will unfold the way it's meant to unfold. So, leaning into that uncertainty will be the theme for this week. Grab your mat, grab any props you'd like today, and we will get started. We're going to start in standing today. So, if you are seated, take a moment to rise up and join me in standing. We're going to do some gentle movement in a standing position, and then we'll work our way back down towards the mat. It will be a shorter class today. A little bit goes a long way. So once you get into standing on the mat, we'll take a moment to ground down through the feet, firmly placing the feet on the ground, maybe widening the stance a little bit so feet can be hips distance apart or a little bit wider. See what feels most supportive for you. And then as you get there, lift the toes off the mat, spread them nice and wide. And then place them down. See if you could place them down one at a time from pinky toe all the way to big toe. Your toes might not cooperate, but we try, right? And that will just create a little more space between the toes. And then hands can stay by our sides, hands can come to belly. I'll invite you to soften your gaze a little bit. So just fluttering the eyelids to a soft gaze. Maybe finding a spot on the floor or the wall to focus on. If you'd like to close your eyes and you feel balanced and safe to do so, you totally can. Starting to tune into the body and the breath. Feeling the ground beneath us, supporting us, feeling crown of the head lifting towards the ceiling. Feel shoulders relaxed down away from the ears. And then maybe scanning the body from the tip of our head all the way down towards our feet. Just noticing each body area and noticing any areas of tension and seeing if we can breathe into those spots. Can we soften a little bit? Softening the muscles of the face, maybe unfurrowing the brow, unclenching the jaw. Shoulders relax down. clenching anywhere in your body. Let go. It will be helpful as we get closer for labor, trying to let go of that tension, less clenching, more relaxation, letting the body open up, not holding on tight. So with each exhale, again, see where you can soften, see where you can let go. Be a little bit more fluid, even in this standing posture, a little bit softer. One more deep breath here. Then after your next exhale, you'll open the eyes a little bit wider. You can keep your hands at your belly, or you can bring your hands down to your side. We're going to take a few moments to stretch out the neck. So bring right ear to right shoulder, relax left shoulder down. Breathing into left side of the neck. And then rocking through center to the other side, left ear, left shoulder, right shoulder relaxes down. Breathing into right side of the neck. Come through center, rock back towards the right. And through center, back towards the left. So you can continue with this U shape, this upside down rainbow shape. Or if it feels good, you can start to create full circles, leading with the nose, not forcing anything. Creating a little bit more space and openness. Then if you are making full circles, next time chin comes to the chest, you'll reverse, go a few times the other way. Then bring your head back up to a neutral position. We're going to bring our hands behind our head now. Open up the chest towards the sky. Nice big breath. I know that feels amazing for me as things become a little bit cramped towards our rib cage, and we're just running out of space week by week as baby gets bigger and stronger, which is a beautiful thing. Opening up this way feels so good. And then we'll create some circles here with the upper back. So just moving the upper back in circles. Doesn't have to be big. And again, you might want to pause for a few breaths as you come back, opening the heart towards the sky. And then continuing your circle. One more time this direction. And then as you come back, you'll pause here and go the opposite way. Maybe one more time. And then our hands will come lower down towards our hips. You might widen the feet even a smidge more And we're going to continue those circles with the hips. So a little bit of a theme here with the circular motion. Nice circles with the hips, big, small, fast, slow, whatever feels good for you. Then pausing with the hips forward, we'll go the opposite way. One more time. And then working your way back to center. Let's inhale those arms up overhead, nice big stretch. Interlace the hands and then press the heels of the hands towards the ceiling. So the palms towards the ceiling as we stretch. Inhale here, exhale, lean towards the right. So side body stretch, left side. And then maybe left foot crosses behind right heel. Maybe gaze towards left elbow. So just deepening that nice side body stretch a little bit more. Being gentle with our bodies, not forcing anything, just seeing where we want to go. Sure, we can breathe nice and steadily throughout. And if we're starting to lose the breath, then just backing off a little bit. Coming back to center, let's let the hands come down to sweep them up once again. Interlace palm towards the sky. Take a breath here, not rushing into the posture just because we know what's coming on the other side, right? On the next exhale, leaning towards the left. Right foot might cross behind the left. Maybe we gaze up towards right elbow. And we'll come back to center, let the hands float down. Let's bring our hands back to baby for a moment and we'll just rock side to side. I know when I find myself standing, I inadvertently start doing this way, and I don't know if that's subconscious, just preparing for rocking the baby, right? It's been special to think about. In just a few weeks, we'll be rocking with baby on the other side of our bellies. But for today, enjoying these last few weeks of having baby so, so close to you on the inside. Present with today. And then if you have some blocks or a bolster, you'll just bring them to the center of the mat. We're going to come into a squat. So I'm just preparing so I don't have to fumble once I'm down there. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bends the knees, come down into that deep squat. Maybe hands at heart, maybe hands on belly, maybe hands by the knees. And let's just close our eyes for a moment or soften the gaze. Maybe coming back to that affirmation. I lean into uncertainty. So is there something you've been grasping control over that maybe would be better served if we just let go of that control a little bit and trusted that everything will unfold the way that it's meant to? Practicing some of that trust in ourselves, in the universe, in our baby, in the healthcare providers we've chosen. One more breath here. We'll gently come down all the way towards the mat. Taking your time. I know sometimes the transitional movements are the hardest at this stage in pregnancy. Planting the feet down. Let's do that windshield wiper side to side. So good for the hips and the pelvis. And then from center, we will find our way into a tabletop position. So find our way onto hands and knees, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, or knees a little bit wider than the hips. We know by now to make a little more space. And then let's rock forward and back. And then from center, we're going to bring the knees in a little bit, the feet out towards the outside edge of the mat. So now we're in internal rotation, and we're going to rock forward and back once again. Coming back to center, let's bring the feet back to neutral, the knees wide again. We're going to exhale and bring the hips to the heels, finding a child's pose. Maybe using any props you have. Support yourself. I'm still kind of figuring out what feels best for me. And sometimes it changes week by week, even day to day. So do what feels good for you. As you inhale, see if you can send that breath to the back. Feel the back expand on the inhale. On the exhale, relaxing a little bit deeper into the posture. Again, maybe scanning the body. Where can I soften? Where can I let go of tension? Where can I let go of a little bit of control? If you are comfortable here and want to stay here, by all means, stay in your child's pose. If not, we will work our way back up to seated. We'll find our way to a seated position. Closing the eyes or softening the gaze. And we're just going to do a few rounds of breath together to close out. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. And as you sigh out on the exhale, picture yourself letting something go, letting something that's been on your mind, letting it go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Inhale once more through the nose. And let it go. Notice if you feel any bit lighter. And let's bring left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly as we do. And as we inhale, sending love to our baby. Exhale, feel baby sending love right back to you. Inhale, sending love to baby. Exhale, baby sending love right back to you. Hands come to heart center. I invite you to repeat after me. I lean into uncertainty. I let go of the things I cannot control. I trust that things will unfold the way that they're meant to. I am strong. I am capable. I am confident. Gently blink the eyes open. I thank you for practicing with me today. I will see you next week for week 36. Namaste, mamas.